Alright, I'm back with another video on my Black Girls in Trouble channel. This channel is called Black Girls in Trouble. So, this video is called Just Do It. And I'm making this video because I'm just doing it. Now, what I want to talk about is attitude, right? I'm going to give y'all a story because I don't even know y'all. So I'm just talking to my channel, whoever decides to join it. But look, I'm going to say this. I heard somebody talking about like us black females having an attitude, and you can see in one of my other videos I was talking about attitude. Like even when I was just talking right now, I was just about to move my neck. I think that we need to just discuss the fact that attitude is part of who we are. It's part of what makes us who we are as women. And I just feel like every time when people talk about the way we speak, like I'm just going to give you an example. I have this friend that I talk to because he's my friend, kinda, sometimes when he want to act friendly, right? And he's basically like, I don't like your little attitude. I don't like the way you keep on acting like you from the bottom. He keep bringing up the bottom. So for nobody that knows, I'm from West Philly. I'm from down the bottom. The bottom is Mantua. It's a section of Philadelphia that's called the bottom, but it's actually Mantua, right? You have to look it up when you're map and all of that. But I'm trying to figure out what does that mean when he say like you talking like you from down the bottom. So my biggest thing is when you grow up in a inner city neighborhood and all of that, you have to learn how to carry yourself as a young woman. And I'm from the sidewalk. I would never claim the streets. I am not from the streets at the bottom. I walked the streets. I fought in the streets. I played in the streets. I did everything that was fun in the streets. But I'm not nobody that's a street person. I'm from a mother who was single, who supported me through working, and that's it. That's the only thing. I have an older brother. My older brother passed. God rest his soul. I'm going to do a video about brothers and sisters later on. But this video is just talk about our attitude. The point is, so what? If you got an attitude, so what? Your attitude is what protected you. When I used to walk up and down the streets in the bottom, down in West Philadelphia, when I was 14, nobody paid me any attention. I was just like walking up and down the streets doing whatever it was I had to do, which was going back and forth to the bus or going back and forth to Showtime. Showtime is a drill team. Drill team is a marching unit. It's something like what you saw on a TV show, Bring It, if you ever saw Bring It, but it's something a little different because we was kind of like on the streets with it more than anything else. We would do block parties and cookouts, and we also would do competitions, but that's another video. This video is about our attitude. When you are dealing, hey, Iran, that's my text message. When you are dealing with growing up in a neighborhood where you got all kinds of elements around you and you're a young black female and you are poor, and a lot of the time when you're poor, your mom working, if she's not working, she's probably not paying no attention to you anyway. But we'll talk about that um, in another video. But with this video, we had to have an attitude. So for y'all guys telling us to behave a certain way, to act a certain way, I just feel like you got to understand that in order to protect yourself, to be a young lady and walk around in these neighborhoods, you had to tell a guy, no, no thank you. And sometimes you even gotta lie because it's not even lying. You see these people every day. So sometimes a guy walking up to you, hey, what's up, Audra? Can I get your phone number? Oh no, I'm cool. I got a boyfriend. That's a lie. Lord forgive me, because I never like to say that one, but that's the easy one. But the guys start getting hip to that where they always to be like, oh, well, can you have a friend? Yeah. No, I can't have a friend. I gotta have a boyfriend. Like, don't you, when you go to the boyfriend, it's supposed to be you plus the boyfriend, not other people in there being your friend that you didn't know before the relationship. So the bottom line is, there's a lot of other reasons why you had to have a certain amount of attitude, right? You have to have a certain amount of attitude when you're walking around females that are in these neighborhoods, because at the end of the day, your language of your body is the first thing that'll carry you through. And then also the way you speak and how you're speaking to people will also carry you through. I think being Not having attitude, right? And talking to people with respect gonna get you far anywhere in life, in any circle is always gonna get you far. But you have to have a certain level of attitude to back a person up off you and back people up out your face, out your space, and out of your information. Period. Somebody might come up and ask you a question that is outside of where their information level should be in your life. So that's when you let them know, yeah, thank you, but no thank you. And if they continue forward, you have to have a level of attitude that says, didn't I just say thank you, but no thank you? So that's that attitude thing. So back to my little friend. When we go into a back and forth spat, anything he said, I don't like the way you keep on bringing up that little bottom attitude. So I see it now coming out with my Lord. But at the end of the day, that's just who I am. So we going to have to respect that. But I understand that people do have attitudes, and I think that attitude is healthy and is helpful. I also think that you have to learn to control it, because you can't go in your place of work, you can't go in your school, you can't go in a lot of places just throwing your attitude around, right? People have all kinds of things that they do. They don't just bust out and do it, right? Like, say if I was a great singer, I'm not going to just bust out and sing when somebody's asking me a question like, oh, okay, what did you want on your sub? Oh, I want meat and cheese. No. So therefore, you don't throw out your attitude every time. Or say if you are a great artist, if somebody's talking to you, you don't just start drawing a picture for a design. So I feel like the same thing goes with your attitude. You have to control when you release it and when you keeping it. So that's the end of my videos. Like, subscribe to my channel, Black Girls in Trouble, period.